friends, we are going to do Monday math. Now, inside your packet that you got when you came to school, you have a book of numbers. It looks like this. And what you're going to need for this lesson, you have scissors. Now, these are grown-up scissors, but you have kid scissors in your pack. And you're going to need a glue stick. There are all sorts of kinds of glue stick. You have a little one, make it easier for you guys to handle. And what you're going to do first, we have the cover of the book here, and then we have number 1. In your next page, you can have more numbers, but you're going to go through it to the back page and find this one. This is the number 0. Now, you're going to use your scissors. There's a dotted line going right through the middle of the page. You're going to cut the best you can along that line. So what you have is this page. Now, with a pencil, you're going to follow the dotted lines and trace the number 0. And with crayons or whatever you have, you can color in the 0. And with a pencil, you can practice writing the number 0 there. Now, this is where we're going to need the glue. You also have a page that looks like this. This is going to be tricky. You have all these different numbers. You can cut along the lines like this. So all you have left are just the balloons with numbers. I'm going around all of them like that. And I'm cutting. So they'll be easier later when we use the rest of the numbers. So once you cut around the edges, this is what you have. Now, that 0 is right in the middle. So this is going to be the hard part. You might need some help from either mommy or daddy or whoever you're there with helping you out. Could be your grandparent, could be your aunt or uncle. We're gonna, right in the middle line on the bottom, cut right through that and cut the paper in 2. We're almost to the 0. So you're gonna cut it out like that. This might be easier if you just have an adult do it for you. You're going to cut out that. So we have the 0. Now, we paste our 0 balloon right there, but when we glue, you don't need a lot. You're just going to use your glue stick, take the cap off, rub a little bit on the page. This doesn't take much for paper to stick to paper with glue. You're going to take it, already put some glue right there, and glue your balloon right on the page. So now, it should look like that. Now, what does 0 mean? 0 means nothing. You don't have anything. Say, if you have 0 jelly beans, you don't have any jelly beans. If you have 0 balloons, you have no balloons. That's what 0 means. It means nothing. 0. Zilch, nada, nothing. So, that is the number 0. Now, we have our cover. This is the cover of the book. We also have another number here. What's this one? This is number 1. It just goes up and down. Number 1. But to get to the number 1. We're going to cut along the line. Okay. Now we have our number 1 page. This one, you're going to trace the number 1. You trace with your finger and then use a pencil to trace. It says color 1 bunny, just 1. Let's count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. But you only have to color 1. You can pick which one you want to color and just color 1. And then you can practice writing. Remember, it's just 1 straight line down. From top to bottom, 1, 1, 1, 1. And paste. Well, we have to find the number 1 on our balloons, huh? Have a lot here. Now, here's a sheet that we cut in half. 1 is right there. Now, this one looks a little bit different. This one has a little line at the top, doesn't it? You can also write a 1 like that. So, we're going to take this. Remember, take your glue stick, put a little bit of glue on the page, or you could put it right on the back of the 1. Here's my 1. Take the sheet, put a little bit of glue on the back. So there's 1. There's the glue on the back. It's purple and it dries and it's clear. So we're going to take that. Paste it right where it says paste, that big empty spot right there. We're going to paste it right there. That's 1. Think about 1 for a second. 1. You have 1 nose. You have 1 mouth. Don't you? Think about something else you might have just 1 of. Now, my name is Mrs. Desjardins, which means I'm married, and there's a Mr. Desjardins, and I have a son. Just 1. That's all I have, 1 child. He's going into high school. So when you guys are starting in our class, he's starting high school. He's going into the 9th grade. Ooh. So that's 1. We have a dog. His name is Max. And he's wandering around this house somewhere. It's a big dog. I'll show you a picture of him sometime. And that's all we have. We have 1 pet. 1 dog. So think about that. Maybe there's something you only have 1 of. Now think for a second. You have 2 eyes, right? I'll take my glasses off for a second. 1, 2. 2 eyes. Is that 1? Nope. Only 1. Because think about that. Nose. You have just 1. So, we learned about the number 0. We learned about the number 1. Think about things you have nothing of. Then think about things you only have 1 of. Think about it, and then when we do the live lesson this evening, let me know what it is you have 0 of. Think of 1 thing you have 0 of. It could be anything. But think about it. It's just something you don't have. So stretch your brain. Think, think, think. Just what is it you don't have anything of? And then think of something you only have 1 of. Maybe there's a special stuffed animal you love, or a special blanket, something like that. That could be 1 you just have 1 of. And then you have your book here, colors. You practice writing your name. Get some help. Ask mommy or daddy or your grandparent or your aunt or uncle or whoever's there with you, a grown-up. Practice writing your name on the bottom so you know it's yours. And color the front. You can color in the word numbers. And next Monday, we will start on 2 more numbers. So I will see you guys later. You have a wonderful day. And I will see you later this evening for our nightly read aloud and nightly roundup.